Hello, welcome back to No Waste. This is part 2 of an episode at John Gillespie's in Perth City Centre. And I'm joined here by Professor Plastic.
Hello.
And John Gillespie himself.
Hello.
Thank you very much for your welcome. We'd like to ask you some questions about what you do in the business here to reduce waste, and also about design. Now, we're interested in design. I understand that you have invented and designed and developed a product that's now on sale. What is that product?
Funny you should ask that, because yes, I have. I've actually developed and invented a hairbrush. This is called the Arconic hairbrush, and it's basically it's a paddle brush, right? But what we've done is we've changed the design from it being flat to a curved shape design, and you'll see it's curved shape rather than a flat paddle brush. The benefit of the curve is when a lady at home is drying her hair, they can actually, give the hair a bit more root lift and a bit more volume at the root. So instead of the hair being flat like a paddle brush, it gives it a bit more body and a bit more wave.
Okay, that sounds good. So did this product come about because your customers were asking for it, or is it a solution to a problem that you noticed in your work?
I think it's a little bit of everything. And I think mainly for me, being in the hair business for over 30 years, it was a case of what could I actually invent, something that I could actually use, and what would maybe people would buy. So I started to think, well, there's never been a new hairbrush for many years, and I couldn't think of when somebody came in and gave me a new brush to try. So I thought I must try and invent a brush. So then I started thinking, what's the most popular brushes? And it was a flat paddle brush and a round brush. So what I've almost done is create a hybrid of a brush and change the shape to create a new unique brush called the Arconic curved paddle brush.
Very good. Was that a long process?
It has been a long process. It took many years it goes from, I think the first thing was almost melting a paddle brush in my garage with a blowtorch, and actually bending it around. Feet were involved, hammers were involved, and actually creating a different shape. And then I tried it, and believe it or not, it worked. Probably to some of my own surprise as well. So it did take a long time. Then you go to drawings, then it goes to 3D design, and then you actually start to think, can we do this? And then of course it becomes a financial aspect to get it together to actually create a product.
That's interesting, because we do a lot of design in school with the courses, don't we?
Now I know for a fact that it wasn't made some far away country. It was made quite local, wasn't it? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
It was actually, Professor Plastic, you're absolutely correct, and I think that was important to us, because what we wanted to be in control of the quality of the product and be in control of the the materials that were getting used. So for us, this was actually made in Bathgate in Scotland.
Wow.
And continues to be manufactured there and in a mould injection company there. So it's
Scottish product.
It's born and made in Scotland.
Fantastic.
Yes, but hopefully we sell it. We sell it all over the world now. So it's not just sold in Scotland.
Oh, thank you very much. So if one of our viewers has an idea for a product, would you encourage them to try and develop it?
I think absolutely. I would always encourage ideas. I would always encourage creativity, and always encourage people to believe in their dreams and follow them. Because somebody's got to come up with new things. So I always think, yeah, absolutely, try, give it a go, don't give up.
Well, thank you very much. Hello, you're joining us live now on the salon floor, and I'm just going to go over here and interrupt Fern. Hello Fern, how are you?
Hello, I'm very good. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Thank you for joining us. We'd like to ask you a few questions about what you do here in this salon to help reduce waste.
Yeah. So we've taken on recycling a wee while ago now. Everyone's jumped on board, which is brilliant, but we never realised how much we've got for recycling. So all our colour tubes, all the boxes, we can recycle them. So we've been starting that, and they go out with the cardboard on a Tuesday. And then all our developer bottles, we wash them out and we can recycle them as well. So yeah, huge amount, and it's saved us loads on our blue bags. So we've got mostly recycling as opposed to general waste. So
okay, that sounds great. Does it cost businesses money, you think, to look after the environment?
Yeah, I think, well, I don't know the details, but I think it's a lot harder to be mindful and do it. So we've got a recycling point not really close, it's a little bit of a trek, and that can be really full sometimes. So yeah, I think it's definitely more effort, and that takes one of us to go out, and it takes 15-20 minutes of our day to do that. So yeah, I think it's a bit harder to do it.
Thank you for everything you're doing to support No Waste. Fern, do you think that your clients support what you're doing to reduce waste?
Yeah, I think people are more mindful now, so there's lots of questions around how we do things here. We use these as our towels and they're biodegradable, so we get asked a lot, what do we do with these? And that just starts that conversation of, and I'm really into it as well obviously, so it starts that conversation of what we do and how we do it, and yeah, people are really interested.
Well, thank you very much, that sounds great. Thank you for your time. We'll let you get on now with your blow dry. Sorry to interrupt you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, and back to John. As the business owner, do you think these kind of actions are supported by your customers?
I think absolutely. I mean, you get nowadays people asking, and I think what we certainly do is like recycling all our empty bottles, recycling all our empty colour oxidant bottles, and I think it's quite a new initiative that we've been doing in the salon as well, is we offer a refill service for shampoo, so clients can bring in their bottle back and we can refill it in salon, which makes it a little cheaper for them and obviously using less plastic as well.
Professor, do you think this is something other businesses could do?
I think it's something all of the businesses should do. I think people are, they do it all at home. It's very easy at home. You can wash them out, you can sort them, you can put them in your blue bin. But I think when you come to work, you actually forget that you have to recycle. I think it's great that Fern in this shop has taken it on, and she's actually, she's leading the way and showing that, her commitment and forcing everyone else to get on board and come along with it as well. Now we've been making these badges, and we're going to give them out to businesses that can say to us, we're doing this to reduce our waste, whether it's energy waste, food waste, packaging, cardboard. I know that some of the cardboard from you, John, we've actually now been made into, it's had another life. It's actually formed, the children are using it as a boat, or they're using it as a castle. So you think a box from here is now, it's gone from a box, it had a chair in it, to a castle that has children in it. So it's like a second life, so it's reusing it rather than just recycling it. So I'd actually like to give you this for supporting our No Waste campaign.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, John.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Professor, why are your badges heart-shaped?
They're heart-shaped for a couple of reasons. One, because it shows that we're plastic aware, and it also shows that we love no waste. So that's why I thought heart, just to show how much you love recycling.
I found that quite interesting, Professor.
It was indeed, Dr. Design. And on such a lovely day, it's great to be Oot and Aboot and seeing what local businesses are doing to support our No Waste campaign.
Yeah, we've enjoyed it. Thank you for watching this episode of No Waste, Oot and Aboot in Perth on our YouTube channel. Remember, over on our Twitter feed you can enter some competitions and get some more information. Thanks again for watching No Waste at St John's.
Thank you.